What's up, traders? Going to do a quick recap. Had an awesome live stream this morning with Chris, aka Drysdale. You can check him out on Twitter at Drysdale. And feel free to check out the live stream as well. Going to go over our trades here from this morning. Had an awesome turnout, by the way, this morning. Hopefully, you all end up coming back tomorrow. It was great. You're going to see a common theme this morning. And there's going to be one bad trade in here, which I wasn't too happy about. It ended up kind of not ruining the day. We still ended up green on the day, but a little sad because it could have been a lot more. But pretty good trades overall, as you can see. Just looking for those tops and then getting in on the break of those candles, looking for that push lower. We started to realize that we were going for 15 ticks, and we literally would go right to our order and come back, and it would eventually get filled, but it would be on like that third push. And the whole idea behind this strat is to get filled on that first push, not to have to hopefully not get rejected and go the other way, but then eventually get filled. That's not what we're looking for. So we eventually went down to 10 ticks because we just weren't getting those fills. But literally our second trade of the day is exactly what happened. It came up and just missed us, came down and stopped us out, which was a bit annoying. Got in for essentially the same trade once we realized it wasn't going lower. Looking for that same 15 ticks there. Got it on the reverse here. Tried a double top here as it was coming down. Got in on the break of that candle. Got that fill, and it ended up going higher. And this was the bad trade. We were coming in off the top, a fake out breakout there, and I was looking for the first candle, and I was just saying that I would like to see it test the lows that it had previously put in before looking to get into a bounce type play. Well, what do? First big candle starts to come back up, breaks this candle, I get long, and it ends up faking us out. Just a bad trade. If you go back and watch it on the live stream, I even said it as I took it. I was like, I don't feel good about this. I got in. I was like, yeah, I don't like it. And it almost worked, but then it didn't work. And that ended up being a pretty big loss. I actually think that was, let's see, it was almost $300 loss. So pretty upset about that one because it was just not the right time to get in. We were hovering around the middle there, didn't have a base level to go off of, and it was just a bad trade. But we recollected ourselves, and as you can see, we came down, retested that level, and that's when we started getting a bunch of trades in based off of that. So got in for the short because it just felt real heavy. We were still above that key area, was looking for it to break down. After it faked out here, came down, retested that, got short, gave us that entry, came back up, gave us the entry long over this candle, came up, just got us, came back down, got short again, looking for the break of that, because I figured if we're going to retest this, when it finally does break, I put it a little bit lower than the previous candle because I wanted to see it actually break. And if we did break, the odds are we were going to hit some stop losses and get that push down. That's exactly what happened. We reclaimed after that little bit of a fake out, and I put my order above these candles here, got the push up, got filled there. Same thing, coming back down. This was actually a long as well. We were coming down, faked out. The top of this candle was here, got in, came up, gave us the fill. And I mean, it's the same thing over and over, guys. Sometimes it's just easier to see in hindsight because the candle's formed, but sometimes I get in as the candle is forming. When we have a high and it tries lower, to me, that's no different than if it formed the next candle and this was the high of the previous candle. It's the same thing. It's just happening in that one candle. And like over here, you can see it actually formed. We had a candle, tried to go lower, didn't. So we got in on the break of that candle and we got filled on the way up. And that ended up being our last trade on the day. We pretty much kind of went sideways the rest of the day. We're kind of chopping between red and green in this 8-10 level. It seems to be the pretty key level. If you look on the 5-minute, it's actually right off of the top of the FOMC move that it made yesterday. So we're up 101 after commissions today. I'm not going to complain. It was an up and down day. It was quite the battle. Should have been up around 500 or so, 400. Yeah, right around 400, but we took this $300 loss here on a bad trade. It was right in the middle. I don't like taking those trades, and we did, and we paid for it. So live and you learn, and that's all I got for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate that support. Chris will be joining us again tomorrow, so if you like seeing him, feel free to chime in. You can ask him any questions, etc. We're going to see if this is something we got moving forward. And again, awesome turnout at the live stream, and hopefully we get it again tomorrow, and I'll see you all then. Peace.